Well, Jack, let's look back at the Chelsea game. It was difficult for the second half team because obviously they kept the ball really well, but a great experience to come up against some good players.
Yeah, of course, it's always a great experience to come up against world-class players like that, like players like Ziyech, seeing how they play compared to the level that we play at. But yeah, it was a good learning curve. We didn't get what we want out of it, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, and for you personally, you spent a long time in the Chelsea academy, so I guess nice to go back.
Yeah, it was nice to go back. A lot of the training grounds changed a little bit, but pitches have always been that good and stuff like that. But the lads that I played with when I was younger, like Tammy and them, they played in the first half, so I didn't get a chance to catch up with them. But no, it was good to go back.
Yeah, because obviously the owners were sort of looking around, wonderful facility. They've obviously got a ridiculous amount of pitches, wonderful inside. That's the kind of environment, isn't it? That's why the Chelsea youngsters have been so successful, I guess. It's the right environment for them to thrive.
Yeah, of course, they get everything given to them. There's no excuse at that level. The pitches, there's no bobbles like down the National League and things like that. So, no, they get everything given to them, but they do work hard and they deserve to be where they are, in my opinion.
And for you personally, I know it was not ideal in terms of the fact that you've done a lot of running off the ball, but for you, fitness-wise, getting games under your belt now, getting minutes under your belt is what you need, because you worked so hard during the summer to get back to fitness, because nobody wants to get injured towards the end of a campaign, because you know you kind of ruined your summer.
Yeah, it was a tough summer for me, to be honest, having to come in when I didn't really want to, but it's what I get paid for. It's my job in essence. But no, I think I've worked hard coming up to here. I need to work a little bit harder, cover more distance and things like that. But that's what pre-season's about. It's about getting up to speed and being ready for the Luton game.
Was it mentally tough during the summer? Because I guess when there's a couple of people injured, you can just come in and do your work with them. But equally, even though the world's a different place to probably what it would have been a couple of years ago in terms of the summer, you still don't want to be coming into work, do you? You want that rest.
Yeah, I think part of it helps that we're in a pandemic and we weren't allowed to go places. So normally on a normal summer you would want to get away, but I wasn't too bothered about not getting away this summer. But it helps with people like Jono and Dan were with me throughout the summer, so I wasn't by myself. It wasn't that lonely. But yeah, it's what it is, isn't it?
Fingers crossed you could come up against your brother on Saturday. Obviously pre-season friendly against Barnet. Is that something that you're really excited by?
Yeah, I think he picks up a little injury, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it'll be good for my family to come and play against him rather than normally playing with him.
Yeah, you say he's picked up a little injury. Can you just sort of push him in? I'm sure you.
Yeah, he can play 5, can't he?
Yeah. They'll give you the opportunity to meg him, I'm sure. I mean, obviously, going back to Barnet, it's going to be nice though, regardless of whether your brother plays, because ultimately they give you the opportunity to play first team football, and obviously here you are from there.
Yeah, it'll be nice going back, seeing some familiar faces, although the team and the managers all changed. Now there's a couple of lads that I still know, but yeah, it'll be nice to go on the pitch again and hopefully play in front of their fans.
Yeah. Well, we've had Barnet a number of times in pre-season, but obviously back at Underhill where there was a bit of a slope and it was always a bit of a challenge, as I'm sure you know. But the Hive's a wonderful facility to actually get down and play decent football.
Yeah, the pitch always seems to be top standard there. It's a really nice ground, and it'll be good for both teams to. I think we'll get more out of Saturday than we did, well, hopefully, than last Saturday. Yeah, against Chelsea.
And speaking to the manager, it's about this sort of time in pre-season where you're looking at building relationships. Obviously you played a bit with Granty, but it's getting to know each other's game now, isn't it? Because you sort of mix and match in the midfield. The manager's obviously got in his mind what's going to happen on the first game of the season, but it's building that, when who goes and who doesn't. Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to playing with him, to be honest. In training, I love training with him at the minute. We're getting used to how each other plays, our strengths and weaknesses, but yeah, it's great to create relationships all around the pitch, especially in pre-season. It's a perfect time to get mistakes out of the way and things like that. But no, I'm really looking forward to playing with them.
And of course there's people breathing down your neck. Obviously Ethan has shown what he can do, and Carl Barker in pre-season, particularly that first half against Chelsea, define his age in terms of wanting to get on the ball, and that's what you want ultimately. It's competition, isn't it? Because you don't want to feel like you're in all the time, although it's nice. You need that pressure.
Yeah, it's never. I don't think it's a good thing to feel comfortable around a team. It's good to have pressure and people breathing down your necks, like you said, but everyone's fighting for their spot here. Everyone wants to play first game of the season, and but it's good competition. We're playing against each other tomorrow, because the game was cancelled. So it'll be good. Yeah, it's good competition all around.